It's just about 3 o'clock in the morning. This is day 9. I'm looking out from where I'm staying. And this should pass in the next 2 hours. Should be some high winds, possible tornadoes, and then I hope to get an early start on day 9. Maybe 6-ish. All right, we have day 9, and Bushy Bert's out in front of me. It's funny, we both just left about the same time. He was in another building, and we sat this morning with Cottage and him and me, and I made a big old pot of coffee in the room. We all had a cup of coffee, and then went and got my stuff from the other building, and we're headed out. It's 9 miles down this. I thought it was a small road. No, it's a blacktop, double wide. And 9 miles to Dollar General or whatever, Family Dollar, whatever it is. So that's the first goal. And a little walk, nice, and it's just perfect temperature right now. So it stormed pretty hard last night for just a little while. And I slept through it because I'd been up and down a little bit, and by the time it came through, I was mostly slept through it. I saw lightning and stuff out the window. All right, let's get to day 9. That's pretty cool.
Yes, them are awesome.
You see those before? I mean, what do they make them out of?
And yeah, you can buy.
Oh, that's barrels on the front of the engine.
Yeah, you can actually buy these. Not those particular ones, but they have these at some of the parks. And it's pretty awesome.
Hey,
I looked into...
there's a train to Panama City.
Yeah.
Well, vultures have their work cut out for them. That's a pretty big boy there. We was downwind and he did stink a little bit. Wow, there's a hole in the top of his head. I wonder if he got shot.
You want the rest of this chili?
Okay, we are at Ecofina, how do you pronounce it? Ecofina. Everybody has their own way of doing it, the locals. Wildlife management area, yep, WMA. So the eastern trailhead should be up here shortly, and we'll find out how wet it is. Got a little shade here. We're gonna stop for a minute. We're at the Ecofina trailhead, Florida trailhead. This is it. All right, and that's it right there. And where are we? Oh, it says right here. You are here. So we're going to go through all of this. And Rattlesnake Lake, Lake Porter Pond, Primitive. We're definitely going to go through all that and then do some more road walk. Awesome. Okay, there goes Bushy Bert and Cottage. I'm still sitting here a little bit resting. We may see him again. I think Bushy Bert might stop the same place me. The timing would work out for him. Cottage is wanting to go to Devil something or other, which is another 9-ish miles or more, 9 or 10. I am looking at 6.8, I think, and we'll see. Feel real good though. Look at this trailhead. Nice big parking area. Very nice. Oh, look, there's the whole Florida Trail. If anybody's watching this, you probably know already, but it goes down past Lake Okeechobee, northern part of the Everglades, through Orlando, Ocala, Panhandle, all the way to Santa Rosa Island. And now we're in the Ecofina section. And look at this. All right, back off of road walk for a little while. This is what I like. Wow, that's a fancy sign. You don't see that out here. That nice. Apple, Fender, Washington. I don't know. I'm going by Fender maybe. So I'm going a little bit past Fender. Waterfalls Waterfall 2.1 miles. Oh, cool. And bridges. They've got, I think, 2 suspension bridges I saw. So that'll be interesting. Oh, well, isn't that special? All right, enjoying this little shade. Sun's out, it's gonna be warm. We'll see how far I go. Right now I forgot that my watch is an hour ahead of Central Time. My phone adjusted automatically, but I don't watch that. But on my watch, it's an hour earlier, so it's not quite, technically it's not quite noon Central Time. And I'm, like I said, probably about 6 miles left to the site I had in mind. And we'll see. Cottage was going on to Devil's something or other that sounded like a good place. And that would make for close to a 20-mile day, where mine's 17 and a half. It's more than I would ever plan on, but we'll see how I feel, because right now it's pretty good. As you can see, this is a great trail. Ecofina Wildlife Management Area. I think there's a small waterfall coming up, and the hills here are considered very similar, and maybe even more than the Suwannee River section. High bluffs along the river. So we'll see. One missing. Although I don't see any screw holes. Looks like maybe it was left out, was never put on. This first time coming across the river, or not coming up to it. Oh wow, it's moving pretty good. Well, we had rain last night. I don't know how much. I know that I looked out, saw some lightning, but I don't know what I slept through. There was some rain. I don't know how much it rained, but we're going to go along this river for a while, and evidently some high bluffs very similar to the Suwannee. We'll see. Obviously this is nothing like the Suwannee River in terms of size. Well, we've got lots of rolling hills. I think it's going to get more of them. Lots of bluffs. So yeah, they say it's quite a bit of hills. I'm just starting. My legs aren't used to hills. Can't wait to get to the AT again. Big bend in the river right here. It's really moving good, probably because of the rain last night. But I'm guessing this is a good 25-foot high right here. All right, first suspension bridge. I think there's 2. But you know what? 2 penny bridge. Built by the volunteers of the Florida Trail Association with assistance provided by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection through a Recreational Trails Program grant and our partners, the USDA Forest Service and Northwest Florida Management District. This is a shade spot. I think I'm going to look over here. I don't know. I'm going to walk over here. Oh, hey! Suspension bridge. Oh, that's thrilling. Well, at least they put a seat here, but it's in the sun. Okay, at this point, the 17.5-mile day, there's less than probably 4.5 now to that, and it's not even noon. This Central Time has given us another hour. We just passed up a site that was just awesome, but it's only noon. I can't stop at noon. That's hours before it's even bedtime. So at this point, there's like Devil's something or other camp that would make it close to a 20-mile day, which I can't believe I'm even talking about that. But I feel good. We got a super early start. It's nice. The trail is nice. No swamp yet. I don't think there is any swamp. But the problem with that, I mean, it's a really good 20 miles, which is only like 6.5 more. It should be a really nice campsite. You're supposed to actually, I mean, it's campground. So that's really good. But the problem there is what it does to us tomorrow. Because tomorrow, it puts us out on a road walk where it doesn't look like there's any campgrounds for 15 miles once we even get to the road in a short distance. So it would be like a 25-mile day or something. And I'm not doing that. I know I can't do that. Logistics are really important. I guess that's the bottom line. Trying to figure out logistics. But I'm going to work on that tonight. No matter where I end up, I'm going to have something decent tonight, place to stay. And then I'll work on the logistics. And Bushy Bert and Cottage. Bushy Bert was going to stay back there at the really nice campsite, but good Lord, that's noon. So I didn't talk, well, I just told him I'm not staying here at noon. It would have been good place, but I'm not doing it. I can't set from noon till 6:30 before I go to bed. Maybe we'll all three talk about it tonight when we get to camp, assuming Cottage is at the Devil's whatever. All right, that's what goes through your brain when you're hiking. A lot of logistics. I don't know if this is the official waterfall I saw. They talk about it. Well, it's not like mountain waterfalls, but this is a decent Florida waterfall. Yeah, the hills are up and down, up and down. Pretty cool, really. It's not really bothering me yet. We don't have that far to go. At least it doesn't seem like it. All right, this isn't a suspension bridge, but it's a, oh, it's in good shape. It's got cable. Apple Bridge, okay. Why is it Apple Bridge? Give me an apple. Must be Apple Creek. Alrighty, that's the way it came from. All day, it's after 2 o'clock. And I've avoided getting my feet wet. No more, no moss. Oh, oh, it's cold. It feels sort of good. Oh my gosh. It's a hot day, so it feels good on my feet. I didn't want to get my feet wet though before bedtime. But now I don't have to worry about it no more. Orange lace. Alrighty. That takes care of that. After all that work, sidestepping and log hopping, to no avail. Oh well. Right, another nice sign. Oh, this is a suspension bridge. Cool. Fender Bridge, that's what this is. Bluffs View 3.3, Devil's Hole 4.2. That's where kind of my goal is. It's beyond what I originally thought. That'll put me about 19.5 miles, I think. And the Walshingham Bridge Trailhead 5.2. Okay. Devil's Hole 4.2. That's a couple hours, maybe. A little less, it depends how much break I take when I get up here. This is pretty cool. Man, these things. Okay, it's a right-hand turn, it says. Yep. It says right. There's orange. Power lines.
You know, like with the Florida Troll Association, and like on their shops, and yeah, well, they can be, I guess.
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put this up. Nothing to it.
Yeah.
This is a really high spot. How high do you think this is? Maybe 35 feet?